do that. Now I just VIP'd Ufi, so Alfie, so sorry, I just VIP'd Ruby so that she can share the thing if she wants to, and then it's on your head. Skibbity by Little Big. There you go. If you want to check it out, it's an experience. I'm just gonna leave it at that. No, I wouldn't say anthropophobic. I would say we'll just call them distracting tonight. Anyway, Water Ghost, congratulations on getting first. Welcome in, Water Ghost. Sourbees, Axioma, Redstone Archivist, Darth Rick. Did I miss anyone? Oh, there's an Alfie as well. Banners. I hope you guys are all doing. Feel free to refuse to click on it. It is. Yeah, I had the free will to just leave the chat and the Discord and just go straight to stream. But yeah. Oh, you've heard it, Cyberbeast? Oh, wow. Okay, speaking of, I suppose kind of speaking of Ruby, we need to head over to Acacia, because that's where we left off the mapping yesterday, and get back to mapping the server. Ooh-wee. Yeah, we're going to be doing that today. So, let me see. I think I've got everything I need. Have my bundles, have my map, have my empty maps. And, well, you guys are having a moment, aren't you? Yeah, interesting. Let's see. Let's grab you because I might need you. Ooh, let's throw this in here because we don't need it in our bag, but that's very useful for potions and full knowledge. That's a song for sure, isn't it? Okay, grab you. Okay, here you come, dude. Where did you drop that? Aha! Fantastic. Okay, very little trouble that time. And off we go. We are going to the Acacia Kingdom. For potty mouth words exchanged. If this is so, if so, this is a family-friendly channel. It kind of just depends on I don't think technically there's anything inappropriate in the. I don't know. Honestly, it just like kind of depends on your interpretation of that word. That SKIBIDI word. Also, Ruby, I love the bridge. The Acacia Bridge is awesome. Oh, isn't that so pretty? It looks kind of epic. Actually, it doesn't look kind of epic. It is epic. You can see the acacia tree in it. So good. Which reminds me, I really do need to get working on my own bridges. There's an Elfie. So, yeah. Anyway, I hope everyone has been having a nice Saturday. I have been fairly busy with a bunch of things. I had to do a bit of cleaning today. I had to get some work done. And yeah, just like generally getting just bits and bobs done. It was nice that I didn't have to go off and do auditions today. Because these last couple of Saturdays, I've been busy working at doing auditions for a group that I work with. Restricted airspace. You're not building anything out here yet, Alfie. But do not kill Corny. I do not want to have to accidentally replace him. I know we've got many replacements, but they cannot fully replace my Cornelius Puffball. So, don't need any more accents. I think I'm scared for my life. I think I need a therapist after that. Sure. Oh, actually, here is a problem. I don't think I have slept. Oh, I've been AFKing. I forgot about that. Yeah, okay. I think I'll I think I'll just stay low. We'll stay low unless we have to go up. Then we can figure this. My Saturday's been great. The one day I don't have to work or school. I'm forced to help out with every chore that exists and doesn't exist. It has to happen. These things are important too. You need to help out and make sure the place is all the chores be done. Okay, I think I'll have to keep an eye out. I might have to go out and get some water at some point. Maybe I'll do that during the next ad break or something. Pop out and get some water. And thank you for the sleep, Elfie. And I'm sure it's as much for you as it is for me. I'm pretty sure Alfie is dirt maxing tonight. Because he needs, I think, 6 double chests of dirt. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Ha ha. Ha ha. Ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. And we are out of villager talk. Yay. Okay, yeah. Good day. Actually, that's a good point. There was a lot of good content out today. Lots of good content out today. Okay, this should be the correct location, I think. Put that map away. And we go north. This is going to be a good location for when the map gets updated because I know something big is going to be built here. But yeah, there has been a lot of good content today, including we've got a new SBK vid because Viking posted today. We 10 builders, of course, from Alfie. Sorry, not from Alfie, from Leon. Why did I say Yeah, just because Alfie's around on the server at the moment. So you got Leon's new 10 builders video, which I have not had a chance to watch yet. And then you have UHCG. Yeah, I'm just getting my Skyblock Kingdomers mixed up because, like, you know, Alfie does all that stuff. It's not, like, Leon's the one that does the Forever World stuff, isn't it? Leon does Forever World and Alfie does the 10 builders. That's the way, isn't it? Actually, I do love that. Like, there's, you know, you can. It's great that like we've got a bunch of guys who've got their got other series that they can do. Like you've got. Let me see. Going through like the guys who's got other series at the moment. So you got. Obviously, Alfie's got his Forever World. Leon's got his 10 builders. I'd say like Treehouse SMP is kind of like Acorn's other baby. I don't really have another thing at the moment because I do have a Forever World Skyblock, but I'm not really doing a huge amount from content creation on it at the moment. Who else could there be? Who's thinking about? Viking's got the Everwake. Nuke has got his Hardcore World. Definitely would include the Hardcore World. He also does a lot of other mini-series as well. Avid has got Misadventures and Vampires. Marmalade does have a Forever World, but I'm not sure if she's keeping that going while on SBK. I kind of get the think that she's just kind of like focusing one or the other, which is fair because like full-time job, trying to do 2 is not easy. So, yeah, who else though? Just kind of listing. Pi has Fae Hollow. Yeah, I don't really know Pi's other series actually very well. I think I was. It was cool when I saw her streaming, I think last week, and I realized, oh, she's got another series. It's cool. Obviously, Lagunda's got a couple of things going. He's got his 100-day stuff. He had UHCG. But yeah, he generally would have a few things going. Meg has a Forever World. So Meg has got the Forever World and SBK too. Though I don't know if he is doing a little bit on the Forever World occasionally. Who else has got a second series? Not David, not Devon. Not Milkman, and going through going around my list of all the people. Yeah, I think it's a few of us anyway. So there's quite a few of us have got other things going on as well. I'm not sure I could manage a second series very well. Could try. But we'll see. We'll see. Also, Yabri Skyblock World. I do have my Skyblock Forever World, but I haven't really. I think it's at this stage, like, I'm not really getting on and doing a huge amount on it. I've got the focus really on SBK, and that's fine. The way I treat my Skyblock Forever World is I treat it as a place where I can go do it if I want to. Ooh, we need to do an axolotl. Okay, right, we will. Well, we're going back with a couple of bags of maps. We will pop back and do the axolotl then. Headband I can do now. Let's get the headband out. Oh, here we go. Other side. Let's do other side. Okay. Let me get the band on, and then we could do that. Okay. Where is other side? Here it is. Please let me know if it gets... Actually, I'll have to turn it down just a wee little bit. Hope it doesn't get too loud. Let's get some music hype in the chats for the tunes. Let's get some emotes going. Yay! Woo! Miss Maury, how are you doing? Good to see you. Streaming, so time to get up. Am I your alarm clock? That could be a nice alarm clock, I think. Hey dude, it's time to get up and out of bed. Or as I said when I was in Irish college as a kid. Airigi, Shakadam Berla. Actually, they said more Airigi, Shakadam Berla. Oh, that's cool. I can see the Doker self redstone from here. Water Ghost, thank you for the lurk. See you soon. This bit flying through the tree. Oh, great tune. Let me just turn that back down now. Awesome. Okay, let's do another map. Oh, I got the tree in the map now. That's good. Okay, yeah. After the 29th, Avid's Good Morning will be my alarm clock, but I was not, no, I was having a lazy Saturday afternoon. I appreciate that. It's good to have a lazy day. Other Side is a great piece. Yeah, you do. I have another side. I like use it for your intros. Use it in your videos. Yeah. It's a good song. I don't know. I think my favorite... What's my favorite at the moment? My favorite music disc. Let me have a think. I love Creator Music Box. I think that has to be my favorite music disc. The Creator Music Box. It's just my vibe. But yeah, when Other Side came out, that would have been my favorite, I think. Yeah, guys, we only got a few more days before Avid's second album release. For those who do not know, Avid MC, who is who's of the Doke Kingdom, Dark Oak Kingdom, which we've just flown by, is releasing an album next week. His second one, which is awesome. He's got great music, produced by the wonderful Musical, who doesn't really do Minecraft, I suppose, but is an amazing musician, and good friend of many people on the server, and just an all-round wonderful human being. So we love her, and she's amazing. But yeah, so she produced the album, and Avid wrote and recorded all the music, so it's so cool. Awesome that we got someone on the server that does that. Avid also puts together, collaborates with another creator on creating music videos called The Random Box, and he's an Irish content creator, which love that, because I love supporting my fellow Irish creators. Okay, so I want that one to come out first. Hey, actually, we can put you back in there while we do this. Yeah, so it is. Yeah, the Random Box animates, puts together an animation for all the for a lot of Avid's music, which is awesome. So you get real treat when Avid cooks up some music. There's a whole bunch of things get put together, which is so cool. But yes, so next week Avid is releasing a new album. Not only that though, he's also releasing merch for his channel as well. So there'll be a whole bunch of that stuff, and that's all been designed by one of our very own Skyblock Kingdomers, Rubico. And I've seen quite a few of the designs. They look absolutely amazing. I wish I could buy it all, but like I don't really want to spend that much money. Well, I think I will see if I can purchase a couple of things from the thing. And yeah, it'd be awesome. I've actually already done a mini cover of one of the songs. Ooh, Chinese food. Let us know how it is, how the food is, Banner, after if you get back in time. But yeah, one of the oh, those look so cool. Yeah, one of the songs that is on the album, I've actually already done a mini cover of. Then I think my episode is it episode 3? It's the one with the shroom, when Timothy, my shroom house grew up. So it's in that episode is when I made a mini cover of The Seed, which is, I'm pretty sure, one of the songs that's going to appear in the album because it didn't appear in the first album. So it would be appropriate for it to probably pop up in the second. I really should start the process of my enchiladas, but still waking up. Give yourself a few minutes at least. You need to properly wake up, and then you can get working on enchiladas. And it's Saturday, it's the weekend. You get to chill and relax on a day like this. Usually. It would be on this album, yes, and that was your episode 3. Yep, I thought it was episode 3. I am itching to get another episode out. But work. You know what? Maybe I'll just give everyone else a chance to catch up with episode numbers anyway, since I've got 10 episodes out, and I think there's still people. Not everyone has quite got that number of episodes. Nobody else has got 10 episodes out yet, so. So yeah, we'll see. You've got 3, Alfie. You'll catch up eventually. But then again, I'm only doing 1 series. You're doing 2. So you've got those to do as well. And also your episodes, considering the size of the builds you do, you're also lazy. That is fair. And I think the only reason why I was able to produce 10 episodes over 10 weeks was because it was summertime for me, and I just locked in during those days when I could, because I had the time. Now that it is back to autumn and busy work time, it's a lot harder to get down to actually putting together the episode stuff, because I actually need to do the recording stuff as well. So yeah, you have a hard time motivating myself to self. Ditto. Which is why I put deadlines in place for me. I know how to get myself to edit, but at the moment it's not necessarily the editing that's the issue for me. It's getting all the recording in. Oh, look at the cherry bridge. That's pretty cool. Like, the detail is very... That's probably why it looks grey on the map, on the zoomed out map, because like there's just so much detail there. Too many colours. Looks good though. Solo Kissin, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. How are you doing? If you want to let us know how your day's going, please do. If you want to just sit back, relax, and listen, that's also fine as well. We're just chilling and chatting while I am mapping out the server. I'm looking forward to getting a map room done, but we actually had an idea there about doing the map room and actually maybe doing it over and doing it a little bit later. So we might not get, I'm not going to get the map room done for a couple of weeks. So I want to do a good job on it. But we can have the map and we can maybe lay out a temporary map area so people can have a look at the map in the meantime. So I think after, when we've got all these maps done, we can do a temporary map area and get it laid out. But there will be a future map build that I'm going to be working on soon and planning on soon. So it'll be on display, just not in a good space, in a fancy place yet. Hello there, how are you doing? Good to see you. And there's Werewolf going. Maybe we should make a dirt maxing status thing, because like a girl named B, how are you doing? It is headwear, I suppose. It's a band headband. Actually, technically it's a belt, but this headband is being used at the moment. It's a little redemption that gets picked up on Twitch, so people can get me to wear a headband or cat ears or something like that instead if they want to. So just a couple of little things that people can play around with on Twitch stream with the channel point redemptions. Ooh, that is very detailed. That's some nice detail there. There's a little orange thing on the map. What is the orange build, I wonder? Oh, it's up there. Oh, that's the crane. Ah, okay. I was wondering what that was. Stone maxing right now. AFK on the server. I'm working on my creative world. Ah, okay. That's fair. Cool. Stone maxing needs to be done as well. Which reminds me, we need to do super smelter stuff at some point as well. And after watching UHCG... guys on Twitch, a girl named B would love to see cat ears. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. So guys on Twitch, girl named B would love to see cat ears. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. We'll see. We'll see if that gets someone doing something there, B. Sometimes that works. But yeah, I need to have to... after watching UHCG, the latest episode, Looney, whatever color I want. Okay, in which case, it's going to be rainbow. Because that keeps everyone happy. There we go. We got cat ears now. And it's rainbows. Yeah, catching Looney... his latest episode on UHCG. What does he build? He builds a super smelter powered by kelp. I am curious where he got the design for the kelp farm, because I am pretty sure the design that he used is possibly the most over-engineered, well, not necessarily over-engineered, but over redstone powered farm I have ever seen, I am pretty sure every single piece of kelp that's in that farm has got an observer looking at it with a piston facing into it. And I'm like, this seems a bit overkill for a kelp farm. So yeah. Anyway, it does kind of inspire me to say, hey, we could do this. We could use this now. But like, also that particular design seems a bit over the top. I think it's cool. It's absolutely awesome. But also kind of like says, yeah, this could work. Okay, let me see. So this will go here. We'll put this one here. Luthers has made it to a 20 stream streak. GG's. Nicely done. We'll add that to the temple later. Yeah, I'm looking at the... I was looking at that super smelter that Looney made, and I was like, could we make this? I don't think we need to do that many observers, though. I think the observer number that Looney used is definitely overkill. That episode was so good, and yeah, I was like, this is a super smelter for a community server. It's overkill for one person, but like, hey, why not? Honestly, I don't think the smelter side is particularly crazy. I think the smelter is fairly basic setup, which is fine. It's just the way that like he set up the kelp farm kind of felt a little bit overpowered, because like if you are observing every single piece of kelp that's producing kelp, that's got a bit of a potential for a lag fest. Now, that was my thought a little bit. I think that might have a little bit of a potential for a lag fest. I don't know. I would like to kind of check out that design if I could, if it's one that's like that he hasn't kind of just like whipped up himself. Okay, I might go above the... Let's go above the things. It does make sense. You need kelp coming in really fast or a super smelter. You do. But you can do that by... I don't think it actually gets any faster or slower if you have, like, say, a row of kelp and then a single observer observing a row of kelp. Like, okay, it's not going to shoot out as often, maybe. But, like, when it does shoot out, it's going to knock off, like, say, I don't know, 10 to 12 kelp. So that's still a lot of kelp coming in at the same time. I don't know. It'd be worth maybe having a look at. Because, like, it's not too hard for us to get the resources for that many observers. Also, we're in a Skyblock world, which means that lag is less likely going to be an issue. So maybe it is an option. Oh, these circles look so cool. And like the only thing that kind of actually even with our, we've got a good deal of nether quartz, so we have the resources, especially with the cobblestone farms that we have, because like the cobblestone farms we have are pretty decent. They fill up fairly quickly. Yeah, maybe I'll have a look at it. Maybe actually might just drop Looney a message and see if he has a particular design. Or maybe I could have a quick look and see what he did, and like looking at the video and see if I can just replicate it. It can't be that particularly difficult. If it's just like observer facing kelp. Actually, yeah, I don't even think I need to look at a tutorial for that. Oh, we're going to see the iron farm stuff. Nobody said anything about it being spoilers, so I'm guessing it's been put on stream already, so fair game for stream. Huh. So tough on a map looks almost brown. That is interesting. Kind of hard to tell because like we're currently the map is getting shaded by nighttime, but it does look a bit brown. I would have thought that they maybe would have given top a slightly grayer hue on a map. I mean, seeing as he'll probably be in SBK Season 3, the way things have gone, asking for something this season is just networking and all joke. Funny. Did I get... I don't know if I got a huge... Did I get to hang out with Looney at all? I think Viking was hanging out with Looney at TwitchCon a little bit. So I think I did get to briefly talk to Looney. Of course, at that stage, I had no idea he was getting UHCG. He knew, but I didn't. You know, sometimes asking someone is not the... It's not... You could probably get away with asking someone anyway, because, like... Actually, I wonder if he's in that server. He might be in that server. Oh, here comes the duck. Okay, I have to go around the floating water, though. That'll be a big change when all this water disappears. It is only a tiny change, though, on the map, because it's only just like... It makes the duck look like it's just got like a square bit of blue around it. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get Hades Temple on this map. We'll get it on the way back. Ooh, just a little clip of the temple there. Do, 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 do. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, yeah, so some of my friends, I think I've talked about this yesterday, did I? I might have. But yeah, some of my friends have been reading the Cosmere, Brandon Sanderson's The Cosmere. And I am absolutely loving it. So last time we met up in person, which is a couple months ago, they about started, and Solly was a little bit further behind than Hoodie. But what was hilarious was just like Solly loves to kind of like think ahead and like try and figure things out in advance and like detect things and like make predictions and stuff. But of course, they don't want things spoiled for them. So like when they're talking about ideas, I'm like, okay, there's some stuff which they're on the right track for, and there's some stuff which they're not on the right track for. So my brain's like, okay, I can't really say anything because if I do, then I'm spoiling it for them. And the thing is, I am because I think there's pretty much, I think there's maybe like one new short novella out from the Cosmere that I haven't read, but like I'm totally caught up on the Cosmere otherwise, and which means that like when they are talking about something and then I'm like, it's not quite that, I have to be very careful because like it's so easy for me to accidentally just like say something that could spoil the books. And of course, I do not want to do that because some of the joy of reading Brandon Sanderson's books is finding out for yourself how things are, and then afterwards you can discuss the finer details with your friends and stuff and how the story went. But yeah, it's been lovely to kind of see them engaging it and all that jazz. Okay, another another row is complete. Okay, we'll go north. A little bit. Okay, so that is 3 of them. And we work this way. Okay, I'm going to place you here. Actually, I'll place you here. Right, let's go. Feel like we're moving faster. Physically, we're not. The gas are slow. But like, I feel like we're getting through the mapping today faster than we did yesterday. So, that's good. It's good to be getting through this a bit faster than yesterday. Because if we do that faster, then we can get this map laid out in the shopping district somewhere and show people what the server currently looks like. And they can all go, ooh, and looks cool. And then maybe I can go make my bedroom. Okay, I'm having a look here, and I think Birch Kingdom is going to look pretty epic as the temples come in. Especially once that water's gone. I think that's gonna this is gonna be a pretty epic view of all the different parts of the Birch Kingdom. Also, it's kind of fun the way that shaders are making all the lights twinkle. It's almost like it's Christmas. Oh, that's something coming up fairly soon. Halloween. So, those who are newer to my channel, the fun thing about Halloween is that you guys get to help decorate. So, beginning from October, people can redeem decoration or a Halloween mask or stuff like that. So we get some Halloween stuff brought into streams come October. which I find fun. Could be good times. At this point, the bedroom is basically an ancient legend. Except for YouTube, because on YouTube I haven't actually posted videos on the story yet. So I want it to be a little bit of a story in my next video, I think. The whole nonsense on the bedroom not getting done. I'm guessing Duvid's playing something else tonight, since I did see them go live, but he's not on the server today. Don't think he usually plays on, does streams from the server on the weekends. Nala, how goes it? How are things with you? Hope you're having a nice Saturday. You're fighting with Skyblock? Ooh. Did you get the game running? So that's the first battle, of course. Getting the game running and figuring it out. Can't even get sheep after 170 days. Ooh, so there's a couple of things that you have to make sure. One, of course, is grass that is well lit, so it can't be below light 7. 2, make sure your grass is not inside the spawn chunks. Sorry, is not within 24 blocks of world spawn. So if all your grass is within 24 blocks of world spawn, there's spawn protection there. And nothing spawns within 24 blocks of world spawn. So your world spawn will most likely be one of the blocks on your starter island. So generally the best practice is go 24 blocks away from the starting island and get your grass there in a little patch. And then of course yourself, you also need to make sure that you are 24 blocks away, but most people pick that up pretty quickly. Grass is far enough, check. And then finally, the most annoying part. You just have to wait. Mobs just take forever. Like, passive mobs just take an age away. Like 20 blocks away from grass. More than 24, you need to be more than 24 blocks away. So, if you are within 24 blocks of the grass, nothing will spawn. So yeah, you need to be 24 blocks away minimum. Bushy, thank you so much for the bitties.
I
appreciate them. How is your weekend going? Yeah, blocks, not chunks. Just blocks. If you're 20 chunks away, nothing's going to spawn there because you're too far away. I thought for a second someone was knocking on the window. That's weird. Yeah, so 24 blocks away. Mobs can spawn anywhere 24 blocks away from you, up to 128 blocks away from you. So there's a gap, that gap in between the two mobs will spawn. And then mobs will not despawn if they have spawned if they are within 32 blocks of you. Biome. Check what biome... Oh, very good. Good point. Yeah. Yeah, make sure that the biome is correct as well. So if you are in a biome that doesn't spawn animals, like say an ocean biome, you'll need to change that. Biome as forest, then yeah, biome should be fine then if it's a forest. Oh, that's why we can see the circles, because they used Nuke used tough. It's fine. It's fine. It's I get it. Phones are annoying. Not as annoying as they used to be. You could be on like the old school phones, which are like what you had to press numbers multiple times to get the letters that you wanted. Those phones were fun. I don't know why, but for some reason I am absolutely wrecked today. I am just... It's not like I was up late last night or anything like that. I also had a nice lie-in this morning, just like, I don't know, for some reason quite tired today. Or this evening. Oh, we hit ads. Oh, you love my smartphones? Smartphones have definitely changed things up for the better. Yeah, they have in some ways. There's good and bad and everything. So I have one of them sitting next to me, lol, partly because I shared a picture of SBK on SBK last week when we were talking about retro phones. Oh, the old school phones. Yeah, retro phones. That was a fun conversation. Looking all that, and actually, because like I think I actually read back that conversation because I think it happened during nighttime for me when I would have been asleep. So I read the conversations like, oh, I wish I'd been able to tune into that conversation at the time, because like I had a... What was the name of this? I had the Nokia 6610 or 6210, whichever one which you had. There was a Nokia phone which had this clear plastic cover that you could... basically, you could print out a picture or a color or something, and then you cut... it came with this cutout, so you could cut out that shape in the picture. So you could make your own pictures, and then it could slip inside the phone cover. So you were basically made your own custom case. And actually, I still have a bunch of pictures from that phone saved on my computer. And if I ever go back and look at them, I'm like, oh my God, like the quality of camera. Because like it was one of the early camera phones. I was like, it was such a thing. Like, it's such a idea. Like, you could actually take photos on your phone. It's like, wow. But you could only take so many because the memory was not great. So you'd fill up the space on your phone really quickly, and then you'd have to transfer all the pictures, which are pretty rubbish, from your phone onto the PC so you had room to take more photos. Nokia 3210. I never got a 3210. I had a bunch of friends and like when I was in school who all got 3210s, but we weren't allowed to have a phone at that age, even though there were other people of my age who did have phones. Most of them 3210s. But like I wasn't going to be pushing that kind of pressure onto my parents because like they had 5 kids, so it's busy. But yeah, I have a Motorola G85 and I bought it for 5G. Oh yes, the new smartphones. Very smart creatures, aren't they? Oh, I think the Duvid Airlines is going to end up on one of these maps. Someone's going to look at this map and think, what is that? Well, not this particular map. This one here. Oh, it's barely on the edge of it. So I think it looks like it's going to be spread across 2 maps. Yeah. Yeah, no, I've currently got a Samsung S20 something at this stage. Actually, you know what? It's fine. It does the job. I'm not looking for something overly fancy, but I'm looking for just needed a phone that could do the jobs that I need, which mainly just required to have a reasonably good internet connection. So that if I need to hotspot my laptop or something, I can do that. You also have a Samsung? Samsung? What I loved it. Do you know what I loved about the Samsung? Because I got a Samsung when I was when I got a Samsung as a kid as well. I think it might have been. Let me think. Yeah, it was it might have been an early smartphone. It might have been an early smartphone. But the reason why I was so impressed with getting a Samsung is it is one of the few phones that had that supported the Irish language. So, you know the way you can change your phone to different languages. Samsung was one of the few phones that actually had the Irish language on it. I think it was the first phone to actively have support Irish language use on its in its software, which is awesome. So I loved that. They are getting pricey. All phones are, especially the popular brands, are very, very pricey. Which is why I'm hoping that I can make my current phone last for a long, long time, so I don't have to replace it anytime soon. Met a gorgeous dog today, and he got the last bit of my sausage from my hot dog. Aww. That's cute. Miss Moore, we had a whole text-based code with single letters representing locations. I had a phone at 12 only because my parents both worked and I rode my bike to school and volunteered at the library afterwards. Had to text Dad every time I left or arrived at the place. That is absolutely fair, right? It like phones are within reason. They are quite they're quite useful things, provided they're not abused. Like, there is now a whole question now on like what age should children be allowed to have a phone, let alone a smartphone. Like, I think a lot of parents are kind of not too mad about it. Like, they don't mind the idea necessarily of having a phone for their children, but they're not particularly pushing having a smartphone. It's like a phone for their children means that you can have a means of communication in emergencies. But smartphones open up a whole new thing. And there's a whole, I know in Ireland anyway, we've got a whole debate on the whole smartphone stuff, on whether kids should have phones when they are in primary. So we've got 2 school levels here. We've got primary school and secondary school. So primary is from about aged 4 to 12, and then secondary is from about 12 to 18. So general consensus at the moment is that primary school kids shouldn't really have phones. That's kind of like the thought, is that like primary school kids should not have smartphones. they can have access to things like they should have limited access to like the talks are like limited access to like things like tablets and computers, because like you use them for work for school occasionally and schoolwork, and it's important to learn how to use them. But yeah, it's like kind of like question on like what is the appropriate age to start doing things like that. But yeah, so in primary school, like the only time you're going to see a kid with a smartphone is if they need it uh, for medical reasons. For those who do not know, it's for kids who are diabetic and stuff. A phone is often used to keep an eye on their blood level, their sugar levels and stuff like that, because you can get a lot of people who've got diabetes now get this little sensor as part onto their arm or something like that, and then that can be kept an eye on using a phone. So that's why it can be quite a handy device there. Of course, that probably only works with smartphones. But yeah, so like generally, from what I understand, you're not really going to. You shouldn't. The kids that age don't need a phone in school. Secondary school, so that's 12 plus. That's where things get a little bit trickier, because like, from what I understand, lots of kids use laptops now in school or tablets in school, in secondary school level. Most kids at that age are kind of like would be get a smartphone as a present for like when they're for their birthday that year or whatever. So like it kind of is almost expected that like it's almost a rite of passage that when you're around 12 or 13 that you get a smartphone. But yeah, it's definitely an ongoing debate here, and I think honestly like the best thing to do as a parent with if you've got parents with kids is just do your best to keep conversations open and not be overly judgmental. Like try and be a person who your kids would trust to engage with, and not kind of like just like think, oh, this guy's gonna my mum or dad's gonna confiscate my smartphone if I get this happens or this happens. No, you need to be understanding. Well, hello there, Milkman. So I think that's yeah. I bought my own phone at 16, but I wasn't fussed as long as I was able to get the internet at home. I think like 16 is a reasonable age, I think, to be reasonably trusted with a phone. It becomes a little bit more debatable when kids are a little bit young, under 16. But I think 16 is a good time. Is a reasonable age to kind of say they're at an age where they're probably more trustworthy with it. Especially like if you compare it, like think about it in say like the US, what do you do at 16? Most people at 16 are driving in the US. It's not the same here. You don't start learning to drive in Ireland until you're 7. You can start at 17. You can get your full license as 18, but yeah, I had keys to get indoors at 13. I think keys to the house are a little bit different. Keys, like I was walking to and from school when I was like 8. I didn't live too far from school, so it wasn't too big a journey. But my boss's husband and son are both type 1 diabetic. They're both connected to her phone as well, so occasionally it goes off. Yeah, because like it's good to have like that connection just in case like she needs to know straight away for the diabetes, because like sometimes like something could happen, and that way she's in the know too. Okay, doing good. We're over halfway because we've done 4 bags. Well, then she found part-time job. Yeah, well, that's fair. So, yeah, I don't even remember when I got the key to the house as a kid. But I think key to the house is like it's, I suppose, like, yeah, it is a fairly important step, but okay, there's another row done, I think. Yep. We go north. Next map location, and let's pack this one up. Right, I think, so we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think what we do... you know, I don't need the bucket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which means I need 3 more of these. Do I have space for 3 more? Okay, so if I do that, I need to have... If I get rid of the bucket, that'll give me an extra space. And I could probably get rid of the pearls as well. Oh! Hello? David, how are you doing? Good to see you. Wasn't expecting you to pop in so soon. What were you guys up to today? Thank you so much for the raid. Hi Oz, how are you doing? We're currently mapping out the entire server. That's kind of been our project this whole week. Guys, on my chat, please go follow David. He's a wonderful content creator. Building on the Bakery 72 hour creative event. Oh, what team are you on? That's awesome. I forgot about the bakery, so I knew about that. I've been seeing Nuke has been doing some streaming from there, which is pretty cool. Oz fell asleep on the grass quad, and I'm about to fall asleep in my bed for a nap. Enjoy your nap. You're light blue. Awesome. How many are in your team? Because I was watching Nuke's stream yesterday, and he said that I think it was Pink Team has got 50 people on it, whereas his team's got 25, I think. $30 to $40 on light blue. Wow. The idea of like what, things like 250 or something like that. It's over 400 people. Jeez. I am curious to see how that build turns out. I'd say it's going to be absolutely crazy. Yeah, and I'm just chilling and chatting while mapping out the server. We're actually pretty close. We're doing very, very well. Let me see. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows, and 3 more rows left to go, and then we'll be able to build the map. I'm just going to place it in somewhere around spawn for now. Yeah, should be good. There goes the sad milkman. Goodbye, sad milkman. You will be missed. Especially since I forgot to ask if the bank was open. Oh, well. Okay, well, just in case anyone is coming in who doesn't know me, my name is Nather. I'm an Irish content creator who does an awful lot of Skyblock. We are currently on Skyblock Kingdom's SMP, a wonderful SMP with other content creators, 22 of us all. And we play Skyblock together, each with our own kingdom. Ferocious Flame, Dias Murgrit, Connoisseur Cursi Fatistiak. Think we will too. Alker mi Market as niske. Also, just for anyone who's coming in who's thinking, what did he just say? My stream is bilingual. I also speak Irish Gaelic. And yep, so if anyone comes in and uses it, I will respond in kind. We've just made it to 1,160 followers. Or if I say it in Irish, it would be Ein Villa Ein Gréad Shaska. Shani? Yep, it's awesome. Okay, back to mapping out this place. I think I'm in the yes, I'm in the correct row. Let's do this and this, and we go west. No, east. West. West is the direction. We will very, very slowly make our way across the server on this wonderful happy ghast, Cornelius Puffball. Oh, I've cleared out those little treasures up there. Nice. Floating treasure, floating treasure. We all love the floating treasure. Am I going delirious? Possibly. It is quite possible I could be delirious right now. Or delighted. Or delightful. Ruby loves to say delightful. Ruby's another of the Skyblock Kingdomers. And she is a delightful person. He is also a delightful person, and they are also a delightful person. They do love to use all sorts of pronouns whenever they get a chance. Because one pronoun is just not enough. Multiple pronouns must be acquired. Map. Yeah, for anyone who is coming in and not quite sure how this works, so what we are doing is we are basically going back across the server. The map area that we're doing is 16 maps wide and 16 maps tall or long. So we do each row by row, and then we put all the maps we've created into bundles. And each bundle represents one row of the map. And yeah, that is how we are managing this. Fun thing is, actually, after I have made all these maps, I'm going to need to duplicate them as well. I just remember that. Yeah, that'll be fun. So I need to duplicate them all so that in the future, when I want to make new ones, I could just fly around and fill them in. Do I need to duplicate them? Maybe? I don't know. Actually, yeah, duplicating them would make it easier because then I don't have to be careful about where I place the maps. I could just go fly around and fill the maps in. It does make sense to duplicate them. The Poosh, thanks so much for the follow. If you want to let us know how your day is going, please do. If you want to just sit back and relax, that's also fine as well. What I might do, actually, if I get all of the maps done really, really early, and I get the map laid out in the shopping district, and I have got a bit of time left in stream, I might go onto my single-player world and do a bit of work over there. Because I do need to move my villagers and stuff on my single-player world into the brand new build. I might do that, actually. It's like we're floating through this pretty quickly. Oh, I need to talk to Fool about the fish. So there is, I think it's been posted. Yeah, so there a few days ago, actually it was last week at this stage. Phil and I made a post on our Discords. You did hear a fish. So Phil and I put a post on our Discord saying that we are looking for people to create some fish art. So this is specifically, it's the idea is that it would be the same as the fish that you fish out with your fishing rod in Minecraft. So like the way that you can get tropical pufferfish and cod and salmon, you can get those in item form. So I did put myself and Phil put a thing out there, and we had some nice little submissions actually. Actually, a lot of good submissions. So much so that Phil and I really liked them all. Unfortunately, we can only pick 3. So we will just be picking 3. But yeah, I do need to talk to Fool about us picking our fish out for the thing. But I think we may just have to keep those other fish on file for the future that were made. Because like we liked them all. It'd be a shame for them to totally disappear off into the ether. But yeah, we will have to pick our favorites for the thing. Speaking of which, Alfie's also put a post up in his Discord as well, looking for fish for the Acacia Kingdom. So I'm going to put extra fish into the data pack for your server. Oh, you're going to... That's because... Are you going to put it on your server as well? That's awesome. Customize... Yeah, that's fair enough to a customized version. But that'd be cool to have it on your server as well. Get the fishing going everywhere. Oh. There that goes. It's been a long time since I did pixel art. Honestly, trying to make fish pixel art is what led me to the stained glass. Is that how we connected? Well, do you know what? I'm glad that you got into the stained glass because the stained glass looks incredible. You want to use all your submissions, so I figured that's a happy medium. 3 make it to SPK, the rest go to my server. That is a great idea, actually. That is a really good idea, having it get onto the server. Do you know what? I'm going to ask this now anyway. Miss Maury. And we can I've got a question for you, Miss Maury. A bunch of us in SBK really, really, really like your stained glass cathedral stuff that you're doing. So I have an idea. And you can say no to this. It's totally your prerogative on what you want. Because like this is your art. But what I would like to do is I would like to take the stained glass designs that you have made and bring them onto Skyblock Kingdoms Season 2 and use it to create a build under spawn where we can display the maps of SBK and potentially a museum celebrating Season 2 of Skyblock Kingdoms. Very similar to what Ruby did in Season 1. A museum kind of style building celebrating the different events of Skyblock Kingdoms in Season 1. So you can say no, you can say yes. If you do say yes, we will absolutely make sure that there is a credit on the server. So if anyone is checking out the build in the future, they know it was that the art came from you. So I just want to check with you, see what you feel, how you feel about it. And if you want to think about it, that's fine as well. Doesn't have to be an immediate answer. But just to say, like, we love the build. And if, with your permission, if you would like, we would love to bring stained glass onto the server. Probably won't go the full like cathedral same style, but we particularly would love to do stained glass windows. That's freaking fantastic already. Yes. Woo! You're shaking? Oh. Oh, thank you. No, honestly, I had to ask, but but yeah. Excuse me. But yeah, anyone who hasn't seen the art, pop over to the Skyblock Kingdoms community Discord. You'll see it in the fan art channel. You'll see the wonderful stained glass windows that Miss Mori has been making. So yeah, we will. If I need any help, I'll probably pop you a DM. I'll probably check over the designs, and I'll have to figure out how to use the Lightmatica so I can get you schematics. Even if you guess it, like if you can't do Lightmatica, that's fine. We can, if it's like even just like clear picture, like, because there's already clear pictures on the server in the fan art channel. So if we need to figure anything out, we can have a chat. But yeah, if I need to, I will definitely drop a DM so that we can get any details worked out that need to be worked out. Let me just get rid of that bucket. Don't need the bucket. Bum 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 bum. They are multiple layers thick to get the color variation. Is it how many layers do you have? Is it 2 or 3? But yeah, if you want it, like Lightmatica would be amazing. But yeah, we can have a chat about it. Was lurking on Twitch, became over to kiss Miss Mori a big high five. Yeah. Those ones are 2. I'm experimenting with 3. Oh wow. That's cool. But yeah, we can. What I'll do is when I will say don't expect a DM straight away because well, life is busy, and maybe over the next week. But if I need to reach out to you and do a DM and just like have a chat about details and stuff, then yeah, I can do that, and we'll make sure that it gets brought over in a cool way. So yay. But yeah, it's a cool thing. It is a really cool thing. So I think I'll be like it's the thing is I was looking at the size of the builds and I was like thinking, you know what, I need a big building to house these maps, and that is probably the right size for, say, 4 or more large maps of the server just being placed on the floor. So, yeah. Stay professional, stay professional. Excuse me while I go screeching silently to the pillow. That sounds very professional. Girl. Oof. Do. I love engaging with the community when it comes to... I love engaging with the community when it comes to like the art, the stuff that gets put on the server, and it builds and things. So, when last season, when we had Spruce Mountain built, we didn't know what to put inside it, and then we just like chatting on stream, and stuff. A conversation came along that just like somehow it was just like, oh, why don't we build a solar system inside the mountain? So yeah, we built a solar system inside a mountain, and we decided, okay, we're gonna make every planet kind of as if it's from representing each of the 10 kingdoms from season 1. And then I built a giant sun, because, of course, we had to build a giant sun. So it was, I love when you can get inspiration from the community. So, yeah. Yeah, lols. How are you doing? Good to see you. How was your Saturday going? We are working on the end of the map. Good. Fast progress today. I say as I go along one of the slowest modes of transport in Minecraft. The wonderful Happy Ghast. What are we going to use the maps for? So these maps are all going to be for... So basically what I'm doing is I am making... I am making a snapshot of the server right now. So this is basically like a photograph map of essentially the 20th of September 2025. And then in probably about 3 or 4 months' time, as more progress happens on the server, we will do another snapshot of the server and see how things have progressed. And they will be on a map room. Yes. And we'll also lock these maps as well so that they will not get updated. And we'll update new maps to do the snapshot next time. So yeah, map room for the server. Map room is not going to be built for probably a couple of weeks. Or a wee little while yet. But we will have... We're working on ideas, which is awesome. Oh, now I wish I knew how to clip things on Twitch, lol. Yeah, takes a little... It's not too difficult, actually. It's... Clipping on Twitch. I think you can clip on YouTube as well. I think. Not 100% sure. There's a clip. I think there's a clip option on YouTube. I think I have to make sure that it's enabled for the stream or the videos, but I'm pretty sure I have. Ooh. Yep, there's a button. I think I'm not exactly sure how it works on YouTube. I know on Twitch you can actively grab a clip and then move the location so like it can go right back like to the moment that you were planning on clipping if you've missed the time and you need to go back to it. But it does take a little bit of searching, I think, to do that. There goes my news. What'll be fun now is, what'll be interesting now is, so I've mapped out quite a large portion of the server. Are people going to end up building out beyond those maps? If they do, that'll be quite a stretch. I don't know if they will. I hope not. But I do know people have already built out beyond those maps because like we've got the sheep build by Viking is outside this map circle. Or square. It's not really a circle. The end island is out. I do know that. But then again, that was going to happen anyway because the end island is like 1,000 blocks away from spawn. So that's kind of goes without saying. But, yep. Did we say stretch? Yes, we did say stretch. Let's stretch. Thank you, Dothric. Ooh. Oh. All the way up here. Oh, loosen up those shoulders a little bit. Wonderful weather we're having on the server as well, isn't it? Feels just like home. He says the guy who lives in Ireland, by the way. Rain is our bread and butter. Or everyone associates the rain with this country anyway. It feels, this rain with these shaders kind of feels very Irish. It's very like just like drizzly. I like that silhouette. That silhouette of the trail rune just in the distance. That looks pretty cool. Getting so close. This is like the last, we're just about to hit the last map of this row. And then it's just one more row and that's it. We'll have the entire map complete. Ready to lay out. And hopefully not get all our pieces mixed up as like a jigsaw puzzle. Okay, that's the wrong one. Fill that out and then go back up this way. Okay, right. Last bundle. Last set of maps. Here we go. Right. Let's just go far enough north so that we fill in the map and then go east. The final hurrah. Let's see if we actually get anything other than grey on these maps. I think having this map actually at spawn, people will have a look at it and think, ah, look at all that space that needs to be filled in. I think that could be a thing. I suppose, yeah, there's two people that you have to kind of be aware of that. Like, if you show that to Alfie or Acorn, and they see all that space that needs to be filled in. Yeah, they could fill it all in. And there we go. Yeah, that makes all sense. Yeah. This is why we do not mention those people around empty spaces. Because they fill it all in. And then where's my beautiful sky? Oh, I jest. They're awesome. Okay, and here's the next layer. So much sense. Of course, I equate sense with nonsense as well. Ooh, actually, here's a question. Do we have a laze down here? I don't know. They might be too far. I'm not sure how far away we have to be to actually render them in. Infinite Coder, good to see you. So, what tends to happen with these posts is that if there's iron golems, the iron golems will just fall straight into the void. If there's a laze will just float down to Y64, Y minus 64, and then just float around down there. So I want to see if we actually have any allays down here. I don't think we do. F3B. I got to do free cam. Yeah, no, we'd see their hitboxes if there were any allays down here. Okay, this is not a Guardian post or an outpost that produces allays. So, no worries there. That's fine. We can... we're just... no reason for why we needed the allays, of course. Just morbid curiosity. Maybe I should go check that other outpost out near the Nether Kingdom and see if there was any allays underneath it. Because we need some allays. Tenuti! This sounds like a good bug fix for the next version of Skyblock Infinite. Also, hi. Oh, which bug fix? Dealing with the allay stuff. Because that's when you have the trick of trying to figure out how do you manage the structures to make sure that the bottom of it doesn't fall out. The iron golems and the allays falling. Yeah. It's a tricky one because that actually requires you to, the outpost, it may be one of the structures that doesn't need to be modified or hasn't had to have been modified. Because like some of the structures in some of the Minecraft structures have had to be sort of modified to work with Skyblock Infinite. And it could be that outposts are one of the ones that have not. So like we don't really need the iron golems that spawn with outposts. Like they're not a big deal. And there's always other options for allays, like say a woodland mansion. And if they do fall out of the bottom, they usually just like will hover down near the void. So you can always get them. It's just you have to think of other ways of getting them up. Whether that's getting a lava pillar down or whatever so that you can bring them back up then again. There's always ways. But yeah. So not a great thing to spend time fixing on, never mind. Yeah, structures are funky. We do need to figure out the glow like an issue. But again, Trog has been quite busy with life recently, so they haven't been able to do a huge amount on things. When their life calms down, then maybe they'll have some time to do some work on it. We're going to have to look at the next update for Minecraft anyway fairly soon. Though, as far as I'm aware, I don't think anything actually needs to be modified for the next update. Because I think the next update is mainly just like all those new copper blocks. And the copper golem. Looks like I got here right in time for the last few maps, eh? Ready for the grand reveal? Yep. We've only got 5 more maps to create. And then we're going to have to go do the thing. I think I'm going to need to duplicate all the maps first, so that's going to be a little bit of time to do that. Actually, I could probably do that with all the maps laid out. It might be easier to duplicate the maps laid out than... Yeah, let's get all the maps laid out on the location we're going to display the maps. And then we can duplicate them. You can breathe again, Miss Mori. Oh, sending love your way because like that was, I know, probably asking you on stream is a bit like, is a bit maybe on the spot. Maybe it would have been a little bit less crazy if I just like dropped you a DM. Okay, next map. If anyone SBK who hasn't been bald would become bald, who would it be? In game, I presume? I don't know if Avid has done the bald bit, but he would. Avid would definitely do the bald bit. Like he's a yes-ander. I think Ruby would do it. I think Acorn would do it as well. I think the most SBKers would consider doing the bit. For the bald bit. Probably quicker to tell you the ones that definitely wouldn't do it. So I can tell you for a fact, Marmalade will not do the bald bit. She has said so. She has said as much as well. So Marmalade would not do it. I I don't know about Sky. Skylery may or may not do it. Pie would definitely do it. Nature? Possibly? Kind of depends, really. I'm not 100% sure. I wonder if Nuke would do it. Nuke, maybe. But here we go, guys. This is it. The maps are all in. The thing. Huh. Okay, time to fly home. And make sure we got them all in order. I think that's the way. No, it's fine. When you said last stream you had something to ask me, I had my suspicions, but I talked myself out of it. Like you just had questions about the technique or something. Oh, that's yeah. Yeah. Been there, done that myself with those kind of things too. So, Zen Christian, how are you doing? Good to see you. Oh, I love those spruce platforms. They are looking epic. I can't wait to see what Nuke and Leon are putting on top of those. Currently looks like a whole bunch of flying saucers. I'm sure that's exactly what they intended. Like they're entering the space program. What are people thinking? Coming in, they see this guy wearing... If someone tunes in here is like, why is this guy wearing a robe? Why does he have cat ears? Why does he have a studded belt in his head? Oh, this looks so cool. It's so far away. Oh, I've got a great location for us to put our map on. Just put it on one on top of one of these flying saucers. Yeah? It's part of me that feels like we're almost have to go right across the entire server, but we don't. It's only as far as the Nether Kingdom, which is not on the other side of the server. But it is still quite a distance. From a distance, do. I never can remember the words. If anyone's a problem with the bathrobe, they don't need to be part of this laid back community. Absolutely. Look, I've got my... Oh, you can barely see it here. Can I see it in this chat? There we go. We got my hear no evil, see no evil. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil t-shirt on underneath the robe. So at least there's that. Let's get back to the good views. I really like the Acacia Bridge. I really like it. Oh, it's giving me an idea. Oh. Can I say gamer without stating gamer? Yes. Gamer. Oh, Ruby and Acorn, you guys have given me an idea for our bridge to the center. Oh, I want to do this. I think I think I want to do an inverted version of this, except using the nether trees as if like it's being hooked. It's like just like, ooh. It is so good. And the thing is, if we go from the Nether Kingdom kind of straight towards the center, it would be at an angle as well. So we get an angular. Oh, okay. Bringo. Brrr. Okay, Ruby, I am going to get inspired by your bridges and Acorn, because I'm pretty sure you guys worked in it together. Well, hello, sir. There's both of them on. Two of them. A Navid and a Set Milkman. Okay, I am totally taking a look at these bridges and using these for inspiration. I think the one thing that I will do differently is they have a layer, they just have one layer which does the soul sand speed. But I think what I would like to do, oh, we could have a crimson layer for soul speed and a warped layer for the ice boat way. A double layer bridge. And then we can have some kind of canopy. Oh, okay. I am inspired. Okay, I have been humming and hawing about what to do with the bridges from Nether Kingdom to the center. And I think that has helped me a lot. That has helped me a lot. Yeah, I've got ideas now. January, hi. Good. Did you? I didn't. I'm trying to remember if you said hi earlier, but good to see you. Yeah, I need to play around with some ideas now and in creative, but I'll have to do that maybe this week. If I get my build done tomorrow, I think I've got time tomorrow. If I can record tomorrow, I might be able to get a video done by Monday. Because I've got some footage that I can use. Let's see. I'll have to look at things and how I get them done. Yeah, they're busy. I know. I am quite behind on getting video stuff done because I just haven't been able to get on and do recording and stuff. It has been a struggle. So, but I have got the plans made for the next build. It's just getting the time to actually record it. And then actually edit it into a video. Okay, let's get our lead for Corny and make sure we got all our stuff in order. And then we can build a map. Woo! Okay, you guys have fun. Whoa! Oh, a little bit of lag there. Right. Now, we need to figure out how I laid out these maps. I think that would be 250. 251. I think that's the last one. Let's see. This is 346, 282, 283. That was 282, wasn't it? 282, 283, 314, 314, 315, 346, 347. Woo! Okay, how many levels do I have? I've got plenty of levels. Okay, I'm going to rename these bundles so that I know the order of them. It's Slipshod. How are you doing, Slipshod? It's good to see you. We have just completed the map. Okay, and I can put this one back. Those are empty maps. Just for my sake, so that I don't get these guys mixed up, I am going to quickly rename all of these. Your alarm betrayed you! How very dare it? A little bit quiet because I'm focusing on making sure getting all these numbers right. We did get the map finished. We now are going to find a nice location just to leave it for now. We are going to be making an absolutely incredible, awesome map room in the future. And the fun thing is, we're going to be using some art created by one of our community members. For those who didn't know, Miss Mori has created some incredible stained glass art representing all the kingdoms on SBK. It is over on the community Discord, and she has kindly said that we are allowed to use it in a build that we're going to use as to house the map of the season. So yeah, I'm very looking forward to doing that, and we'll definitely make a cool build around it as well. So it'll be yeah, a nice celebration of nice to be able to include something from the community. Also awesome that we get to have an incredible build to house the amazing things that have happened on this server there too. Okay. That's all our maps. Now I need to have 4 stacks of item frames. That is not quite a 4 stacks. So, I think the easiest thing for us to do is actually to go out and craft a bunch. And that's 1 stack. So that's 1 stack sorted. So I need to get 4 more. How much leather do I have here? 43. Okay, that's not enough. So I need 3 more stacks of leather and a lot of sticks. Thankfully, we've got a stick farm. So that should be good. En route. I'm guessing they're meeting up. So we need 4 stacks of this, and then we'll come back and get the other blocks when we have got the item frames sorted. Into the nether we go. Oh, it is nice to be able to play with shaders. Ooh, I wonder where that portal goes. Probably a trial chamber. Don't know if you can hear me, Alfie, but if you can't, I'll check. Does someone have glow ink farms yet? They are really, really cool, aren't they, Slipshot? Are you over at the... I don't know if you can... Alfie, if you can hear me, just say yes. And if yes, then I can... Are you over at the end island, or are you over at the... Dirt maxing? You hear me? Alfie hears me, guys! I don't know if we have any glow ink. Probably... There was talk about making a glow ink farm somewhere. Who was talking about making a glow ink farm? Slipshot says hi. There's no glow ink in that chest. What about here? I just have normal ink, I think. Oh, bamboo's got glow ink. Because they've got a glow ink farm. And I think it's incredibly productive. Yep. Coolio. Reef Ranger Cat has just actually mentioned that. Pi Pi has a glow ink in extreme surplus. Yeah, I remember that there. Is like, that's pretty handy. The crazy glowing farms that they have. Yep. Ink is incredibly easy to get on Skyblock once you have the correct conditions met. Because like those farms are incredibly productive. We have a perfectly good dolphin meat farm over here somewhere. Sorry, ink farm. I meant ink farm, didn't I? Yeah. Meant an ink farm, not a dolphin meat farm. Definitely not a dolphin meat farm. Actually, like, people eat all sorts of weird things, but like, I don't think I've ever heard of anyone eating dolphin meat. Probably has happened, but like, I just don't think I've ever heard of anyone eating dolphin meat. Okay, I need 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. She just finished putting your name on one of the end island pillars. That's why I needed the ink for it. Oh, that was for Reef Ranger Cat. That's cool. Oh, I need to build that tree as well. Yeah, that I think I just need to take time and do some of some project work over there on stream at some point. Okay, I think there is sticks in one of these. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for now. 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Endo 3 car cool shade shocked. And there we go. We have our item frames. And I think, do you know what? To get the best look, we're just going to get a whole bunch of frog lights. And do that. Because I lacked the ability to stop. Actually, we should have, soon enough, there will be access to all of the... Oh, lilacs, actually. Lilacs belong to... I think the lilacs belong to Bamboo Kingdom, I want to say. Yeah, so I think the two tall flowers have kind of been distributed to different kingdoms. Like, according to, like, they each kind of took one from the central island. Ooh, hi, Cores! How are you doing? Good to see you. We've just mapped out the entire server today. And we're about to... Oh, I forgot the frog lights. We're about to put the map out so people can check it out. I'm doing grand, a bit tired. It's been a busy couple of weeks and the brain is like, meh. We'll use our most profitable light. It's good to see you around. Yeah. Say, like, everything is busy with, like, coming back into the September time, like... Everyone's spreading their germs everywhere and getting everyone sick and stuff, and that's what I blame my my stuff and things. New jobs, lots of stuff to do. Mm-hmm. Are you in a new position? Is that, do you got new job stuff going on? Wasn't sure or not. It was an accident. Yeah, new jobs usually are accidents. Like planning for a new job is like usually you don't look for these things. They just like kind of like fall in your lap. And then you're like, oh, I have to do this. Oh my word, is this a new shop? Guys, I think there's a new shop. There's a new shop here at spawn. I wonder what it sells. Ooh. Oh, it's pretty. Oh, it's dripping. His shop is dripping. Oh, it's a honey drop. Oh, I wonder what's the price like? 16 for one stack of logs? Yeah, that's pretty decent. 16 for one clump. Huh? I see a problem. I see a problem, guys. Because clump is worth half a stack of logs. Then one stack for one stack of logs, one stack for 3 clump. Yeah, I think math might be off a little bit here with the clump side of things, but oh, this is so cool. I love it. Nice. Okay, well that's definitely a shop I'll be getting stuff from. Ooh, looks like some people have been buying stuff already. You think it sells diorite? Do you know, I don't think we actually have a shop that sells proper diorite yet, actually. Let's have a wee check, because like I'm so it could be diorite. It's a little bit yellow for diorite, I think. Actually, I wonder what the chunk is selling, out of curiosity. Yeah, love the bit. I gave some serious deja vu lol, especially since I did exactly the same yesterday. It's to get people who pay with logs of price cut. It's the 3 clump. There's a funny one. Maybe time to change prices so everyone but Milkman. It's a funny one. But I do wonder what the chunk is selling. This is another shop. And this is a cool one because this sells all the different types of stone blocks. Though at the moment, I don't think they sell the diorite and granite options that are not polished. So that's actually a deal I need to work on with the Jungle Kingdom on, because it's the only way to get this stuff in Skyblock that's not polished is to actually craft it. So yeah, you have to craft it. Okay, let's find a nice location for our map. And let me see. I would do, for now, like this is going to be our temporary location because my plan is to build something incredible down here, right at the bottom of the world. It's going to be big, it's going to be massive, and that's going to be our future map room / museum, I think. And I think that'll be a great location for it. Maybe... You know, I don't think the Duvid parking lot has had much love. Let's build it off the Duvid parking lot instead of one of the other places. And this is where Duvid built his parking lot for what was it? What day was it? It was the stream weekend. So yeah, it will be nice to Duvid and do a bit here. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then we just fill this all in. Duvid paved paradise and put up a parking lot. Duvid and his Walmart inspired nonsense. So you wake up in a Walmart parking lot, and you find in your pocket. I honestly can't remember it. It's a fun bit, but I always forget the things in it. I made a toy shop once. I made a line of collectible. What? My most successful shop I ever ran was a stone shop. That's a good. Honestly, that's a good shop. You get a lot of custom there. I think too many people have built their villager stuff this season, so I'm not getting as much custom this season for books. Season 1, I made a killing off of books because nobody else was doing it. But this season, I think people are... A lot of people have got access to villagers. There's the Dolager house, which applies both Acacia and Spruce Kingdom. Jungle has got their villagers. Dark Oak and Birch Kingdom have joint villager operation, which I think Duvid often uses as well. And then you've got Oak Kingdom has villagers. So yeah, I'm not sure the bookshop will do well. Imagine you wake up in a Walmart parking lot with $5 bills, with 3 quarters, 2 dimes, and 4 pennies. I will leave that there. I have to say, having the we did I think it was Skylar showed it in her latest video. She showed one of the latest playthroughs of Werewolf, and in that playthrough of Werewolf, Duva decides to start reciting the thing while we're trying to push him off the edge for being the werewolf. And I have to say, like, it was everyone, as soon as he started reciting it, everyone was just gunning to get him pushed off the edge. Okay, and here we go. Well, at least nothing's going to spawn here. I put the Furbies in shulker boxes and then had them dispensed. There were 8 different colors to collect. I wound up with like 4 stacks of diamonds in the first day. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. A little bit of gambling in those kind of things. Will definitely encourage people to do it. Okay, I hope that this is not too laggy with all these item frames. If this, actually, we might test out and see what the lag is like with all the item frames. If it feels like it's a bit too laggy, what I could do is I could build the cathedral.
Hey.
Well, hello there. Is the bank open?
What doing?
This is a map of the server.
Can you
you hear me? I cannot hear you.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
I was muted.
I see. What's...
Sorry. I'm
what's
making a
up
map
here?
of the server.
Surely the server's not this big.
Oh,
How many-
you wait for this.
How many maps do you have?
4 stacks.
Jesus.
I did a zoomed out version, but the zoomed out version you could barely make out the details. So
Oh, hey, what cow? At least warn me if you're gonna come up here punching me. God, this
Fish.
actually I just realized I haven't done the I haven't
this
locked
server's
these
going
maps
downhill,
yet.
man. I can't even come to spawn no more without getting beat up.
Uh-huh. It's a good spot.
So much crime on this server. And you know how much I
Crime.
hate crime.
Uh-huh.
You're a banker.
Yeah. I
No,
am.
he's not. He's a scam artist. Get it right.
Sorry, no. Sorry. Scam artists at least are honest about it. Bankers.
Are they?
Well, yes, like
Scam artist. More artist than scam, but
I don't know, like
Artist.
banker, and
what of it? Look, you know, I'll amend my previous statement. I hate blue-collar crime. I am a big fan of white-collar crime, though. That rocks.
Alfie, thanks for the fish in the item frames.
You're welcome.
Alfie, it's a good thing you're here. I needed to have a word with you, mister.
Yeah, I know. I went over to Poke to try and find you, and then I looked over
Oh.
at Nathra's stream and saw you.
Oh, well.
That makes it a bit easier. Yeah, stream sniping is awesome.
Yeah. I was like, oh, come on.
But I
Well,
am excited to show this map, by the way, guys. This is going to look pretty awesome.
It's going to be awesome. Yeah.
By the way, this is just a temporary location.
Oh, yeah.
I've got plans for a much cooler location. Ready to go.
King Alfie, come with
Well,
me. We must
I'm in
discuss.
Have fun,
trouble.
guys. Make sure you get new security. Milk puts the art in con artist. Fish. I just realized probably going to have a little bit of difficulty putting all the maps out in my inventory. So I think... Oh, actually, I think I could do it. Can I do this? Yeah, okay. Let's clear out these. Okay, so... Ooh! Kokomo27, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. If you want us to know how your day's going, please do. If you want to sit back and relax, that's also fine too. Yeah, the fish. We have found the fish. Okay, so number 1. In theory, I pull out a map and it should just go here. Now, what I'm going to do is we're going to lay out all the maps. And then we... Oh, wow. Look at all those creepers on the mountain. Ooh-wee. Yeah, so we're going to get all the map laid out. And I think then the next task we can duplicate the maps after we've got it laid out. And then lock the maps at the same time. So I'm not going to lock the maps right now. So this should... Yeah, actually, if I do this... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see how this works. Will this work? Bomb. Bomb. Oh, look at the difference between these two maps. It's huge. So much gray. Why is there just like a little sliver there? I hope I've done this correctly. Is 12, 11. Okay, there is. This looks like there could be an issue here. Let's have a look. Is this an issue? Should that be that way or that way? That's a good point. Yeah, I could look at the mini-map to check. Okay. Aha. Okay. It looks like maybe some of the maps are in the wrong order. Did I put this back to front? So, there should be a geode. Those two little geodes are over this side. I think it is back to front. So if it's back to front, this should be on this side of the two geodes. That there, that there. Yes, okay. I think what we have here is a case of the maps went around the wrong side. So demanding. What did they do? Okay, that should be there. Break you. Okay, and then we do this. I know, like they're so demanding. 3 in. Four in. Five in. 6 in. 7 in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 and 8. Switch you two around. Okay. That looks correct. Okay, looks like this little tiny sliver here is just like too thin. Yellows, thanks so much for popping in. Have a good night. Good night. See you soon. The fish is a helpful placemaker, isn't it? The mod is helping. It's appreciated mod, isn't it? Okay, that's map 1. It's 0. Yep, 0 is a good mod, isn't it? Okay, that's all of level 1 done. Now, let's remember, west. This is east, west. Okay, so first map that comes out should be west. I think this is my problem. I think I had it back to front. I started thinking it the wrong way around last time. So, in theory, this should match up fine. We got a fish. We should be able to tell a lot quicker if there's mistakes. Yes, that's the correct location for bamboo. Nice. Okay, 3. Yeah, I need to download it again. Mine is not working. It's a very good mod. Very, very handy. The first time I think I downloaded it, I accidentally downloaded the minimap version. And I was thinking, why is this not working? I don't like the minimap version. But thankfully, I was able to make that work. Here, just a sec. I should do it this way. And got it all working then. Oh, there's my kingdom. It's slowly coming together. Okay, 4. Yeah, have a wee look. It could be a case of, so when you download the mod, make sure it doesn't say the minimap version if you're not looking for the minimap version. Yeah, I don't really like the mini-map either. I don't mind having a hotkey to open the map, but I don't need to see it constantly. Yeah, it's not my style. There's other people who enjoy that. But, yeah. It is cool to... I prefer the other one. That's a carrot, not a map. You should leave signs at the cardinal directions so people viewing the map have their bearings. True. Could do that. Though, I think... I think people will be able to get their bearings pretty easily looking at this map. They'd definitely be able to recognize the different parts of the server just by looking down on it. I think a lot of people use the Zero's world map as well. So, like, it's quite similar. Okay, something has gone wrong here. That's correct. I have done a duplicate here. Okay, you get moved over. That's correct. That looks like a messed up map. Okay, that looks like it is directly here. Is there... Yeah, I'm not sure if I actually have that. $97. That's a duplicate. Okay, we may need to fix the map. But that one can be binned because we're not... That's broken. It's pretty unlikely that we're going to get we might get a couple more mistakes, but hopefully not many, and not ones that we can't fix. Got a skedaddle, work time zones, missing majority of SBK streams. Sometimes I wish I couldn't do maths. You go look after yourself, Darth Rick. It's appreciated that you were able to pop by for a bit. I'll see you soon. These things happen. Thankfully with the map in place, it'll be easy to see what I've missed exactly. Provided I don't get too many places which are just like blank spaces. Oh, that's another duplicate. Is this a duplicate? Okay, we got another duplicate. Okay, that looks off. Okay. That's all correct here. That's correct because that hits this here. Okay, there is a very thin bridge here. Okay, I think these two maps are correct. Yeah, okay. These two maps look correct. I think it's just I accidentally did a duplicate again. Yeah, the map didn't show. Some of the bridges are not really showing up very well at all in the map. So that's another duplicate that I don't need. Just throw it off the edge. So we're just missing two edge pieces here. It's fine. We can replace them in the future. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hopefully it hasn't happened too many times. That's working. These built-up areas are so easy to make sure that they're correct. You don't have to question it much. Okay, looks like it's just these two blocks, these two maps here. 16. Halfway there. Carrots. Oh, when this changes, what gets built here is going to look insane on the map. Maps don't love thin lines going north and south. They don't seem to like them at all. No, they're just like ignoring them instead. And the same thing with the zoomed out version as well. Looks like I've been more successful with these maps than I was with the couple of ones I messed up yesterday. Touch wood, just in case it comes back to bite me. Trish Rose, I didn't see you there for a second. Sorry, it should have said hi earlier. How are you doing? Map carrot is hilarious. Every now and then, just a carrot goes into a map. Whoops. Oh, didn't mean to do that. It's almost as funny as the fish map. Another carrot map. How many carrot maps have I had now? With 3 or 4. There goes Milkman. I could put... good point. Might as well use the fish. We've got the fishy maps. Kind of feel like the top of the map is probably maybe a little probably not 100% necessary considering how empty the top actually is of builds and stuff. But maybe it will inspire some people in SPK to build up out north. Well, namely the kingdoms that actually live north. Like Cherry and Jungle. Last bit. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, there it is. There it is. Short stick. How are you doing? Doesn't it look great? Only the fishy left. Just a couple. You know, guys, let's see how long it takes people to kind of like realize that some of the maps are missing. They just look fishy. Oh, that's awesome. You can really see the kingdoms that are properly connected. They're kingdoms to the center. Which is basically just shaded myself because the Nether Kingdom is not properly connected to the center. It's a very awesome, crazy bitch. You have returned and the Chinese food was delicious. Yay! And our maps, some of our maps banners are fish flavored. Ooh, I do need to build a fancy bridge, and I have been inspired. I saw the bridge that Ruby and Acorn built from Acacia Kingdom to the center today in greater detail, and it's got me inspired. So I'm going to use that to I got to use that to inspire the bridge that I built for the Nether Kingdom to the center. However, this map is not going to change. We're going to lock this map after I've duplicated all the maps. I do have a couple of maps to fill out. Obviously, I need to fix the fishy maps. And you can make a glass platform above it to look down more easily without free camp. True. I will. That is definitely going to be happening. When we're building the building. But for now, I'm just going to leave it as it is. Until we get its permanent home. And this is the first one. It's the first one. Zoomed in one of the bases. This is as far. This is the biggest. This is like zoom. This is like zoom 1-to-1 on a map. So like this is the biggest map you can get of the kingdom of the thing. So if I make a map of a base, this is what you're gonna get. Oh, you can see the note blocks on top of the tower there. But yeah, this is the zoom 1-to-1. If I zoom out, then the only option is for zooming out. I have to say, I love the Pale Oak Kingdom, how it looks in the map. Like it looks really good in the map. Is Milkman still in line? He's not. Oh, I could tell you, after seeing the plans that Alfie has, the next iteration of the map is going to have a huge change over at Mangrove Kingdom. Coming to think of it, there's a good chance that there'll be a huge change to Nether Kingdom as well. Let's see, but I hope you know I meant more in focus so that the bases appear bigger. No, I get it. Yep. But yeah, we will be, when we build our place for this will have glass on top of it so that we can walk along the top and easily look down and see the different things. Look at the size of the flower farm, actually. It's huge. It's so cool. Like I love like that we can keep track of the progress of the server this way. But yeah, in a few months' time, after more building and stuff has happened, we'll take another snapshot. And yeah. Oh, look, here's the L line. It's the llama line. Ah, so cool. What I think is really cool here is I have taken a snapshot of the server where the kingdoms have kind of got to their, like, they've got their kind of like established start. But you can see that they're just about to, there's about to be another big explosion of size. So we know something big is going to come and happen here. We know that this part of the server over the next 3 months is going to just like blossom in a huge way. Like this is just like a taster of what's going to happen. And like every location you can kind of just like see this is the beginning This is the beginning. Beginning. This is like the beginning of like the next stage of the server. So yeah, it's very exciting. Might want to make duplicates of them ASAP in case something pops them off like what happened to the brain cell. Oh, that's a point. Maybe I should bring over some glass. Because I don't have the maps right now to duplicate them all. It does take time. The shulker and an ender chest is good for security keeping. I wish I had ender chests. One creeper and it's all lost. Okay, the nice thing is that it's very unlikely creepers are going to get over here because this is completely lit. And all the creepers are just over the mountain there. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to come on tomorrow and put some protection in place. Let's go get some glass. Let's go get some glass. It shouldn't take too long to put some glass over this. Okay. If I put protection on it, it will not. It won't lose its stuff. So we'll get some glass around it, and that should keep it safe. I think I've got a bunch of glass that I can use. So I need to put 5 stacks of glass. I think. Yeah, 5 stacks of glass. We can always trade up some glass from our villagers. We've got guys, there's nobody loading the spawn chunks right now. There's no way. Alfie is somewhere else, okay? Plus Alfie also knows the amount of... I think Alfie's not going to go just load it up and break some maps. Okay, glass. We have stack here. Okay, we'll trade up for some glass. Even if they are loaded in, there will be no mobs there. Because there's no players nearby to load mobs. So they won't actually show up. Any mobs in the spawn chunks right now, they've despawned because they're in an area that's loaded, but an area that's loaded where there's no players, they're out of they will just automatically despawn because I'm too far away for them to be loaded in. Okay, let's grab some glass. So we're perfectly safe on that front. And a little bit more glass. Do I have enough? I think I've got enough emeralds to do this. Endo 3 Caher. There we go. You use this mechanic when they're... Yes, it's a very useful mechanic. The loading of... junk loading. Very, very useful. Yeah, putting glass protection, that'll be enough for now, and we can I can do the duplication of the maps when I have a bit more time. But if I've got the glass in place, it means that the maps won't be updated and stuff, they'll just stay as they are. So I'll have to try and make sure that wrong location. It's okay, I can get down from here. Whoa! Oh, I missed. Oh well, well that ender pearl's going into the void. So they aren't. None of the maps there are locked. But the maps will only update in the chunk if they're in the area where they are loaded. So yeah. Oh yeah, that's my plan. My plan is to duplicate them and then lock the ones that are going to be for posterity. Right. Here's our security guards. Making sure that maybe we need a security guard for when the museum is created. Let's see. What? Can I place... No, didn't think I could do that. That was a... For a sec, I thought you could place the map on the thing. Janice has a cousin? Well, we could have a receptionist. Absolutely, we could do a receptionist. See, I don't think Janice really is really a security guard so much as a receptionist. So I wouldn't employ. I don't think she'd be very happy if I employed her cousin as a security guard. Oh, I just lost a piece of glass. Oh, I've got spare glass. I forgot about that. Better to have too much glass than too little. I'm just going to trust that the trapdoor will be fine. Hire an entire team, an entire fam? Absolutely. You definitely get some more Janices. Actually, maybe we just get one more Janice and then we duplicate, we breed. And like I'm sure because like Janice is awesome. And I'm sure Janice would be more than happy to have her kids be incredibly helpful to the rest of the server. It's got to be better than like the dope employees. Yeah. Adam and Eve at the museum. No. Steve and Steve. They don't have the same name. A big Janet and Eve. Yep. Janet and Eve. So we can call her partner Eve. Yes? No, Janet's gonna... no, I think Janice wants a girlfriend. Mm-hmm. Or, do you know, and I have to have a check with Janice. Maybe Janice is... Janice always kind of strikes me a little bit more... I don't know. Not quite... A bit more they, them, rather than... she, her. Maybe they, her. I really have to talk to Janice. I really have to check with Janice about her pronouns. Like, shouldn't be discussing that behind her back, really. So many options. Find her to match up on a date. Well, see, like, we don't know. She might already have a partner, but her partner is still in the Nether. Could just be. Have to have a chat with her. Maybe she'll leave me a voice message. She does like to give me her voice notes occasionally. Always ask first, yes. Gotta be polite. Yes. If their partner is currently in the Nether. Yeah, no, it'd be great. I don't mind. Ooh, yay. Connected textures. We love them, don't we? I forgot about that. I don't play with connected textures. Is Janice the working partner and Eve the stay-at-home partner? Lol, since they're going to have a lot of kids. I don't know. Maybe. A dating game for them. Let the other kingdoms bring suitors and have a little game show to decide who Janice dates. We're going to do blind date. Going to do a blind date on SBK. Da-dum, da-dum, dum, ba-da, ba-da, bum, ba-dum. And here's your host, Sheila Black. Oh, thanks, I don't think I can do that accent. Oh, that's a bit posh for Scylla. She's got a Liverpudlian accent. She was from Liverpool. The Bachelor SBK edition. I have to say, the only time I think of The Bachelor is the parody that they've done in RuPaul's Drag Race. And yeah. Actually, those are good. Those are very good episodes. Okay, I have checked the time, and actually, we are. I need to head back to base very, very quickly. Right, let's quickly head back to base. I'm gonna have a quick check and see. Do I have time to quickly do the Temple of the Watchers? I think I can quickly whip it up. What about trading island partner for 1 week like last season? I don't know if we'll do that same bit again. We'll see. It'll kind of like depend on how the season pans out and whether we want to do the same thing again. It's like, you know, we've got other ideas as well. That could be just as fun. Good night. Squishy, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome into the chorus. How are you doing? If you want to let us know how your day's going, please do. If you want to just sit back and relax and enjoy the stream, that's also fine too. Okay, let's quickly pop over here. I know what I'm doing. And make sure that we have all the things here. Whoa! 2 months! Miss Maury, thank you so much for 2 months of membership over on YouTube. Thank you so much. It's amazing. Which brings you up to the 3rd month now of being an A-flat minor. Yay! It's 2 months of my memberships on my channel. Good. Can't believe I've been watching you and totally forgot to actually follow. That's fine, Squishy. Which means that's absolutely fine. Hey, Miss Maury. Amazing. Okay, we'll start then on Miss Maury's side. Miss Maury gets up to 12 number 1s on YouTube. And I need to update her spot now. Does that mean an upgrade? Let me do a quick check. I can't see. So these are the same. These basically work the same way. So like if gold, I'm trying to check if gold is 3 or is gold. Yeah, gold is 3. Oh, Miss Maury, you're getting a gold block today. You're moving up to the gold block. Woo! Okay, let's go over here. Where is Miss Maury? Miss Maury is 2. I don't have an amble here, but I can craft one. That's fine. Let's make a new amble. Okay, Miss Maury. Take you. And give you a gold block because you are now at 3. Yay! Next level. Awesome. Okay. Pick you up. I think that is the YouTube stuff done for today. Right, let's quickly check out the Twitch stuff. What don't do that Twitch SC feed. Okay, there we go. I can do that. And that. Okay. Let's see. So who was our first today? Oh, I didn't do the axolotls. Water Ghost redeemed axolotls. Okay, I'll do that very quickly after I have done the Temple to the Watchers. Okay, over here it was Water Ghost is here is a second first. Cat ears, 15 bitties from Footy. Barely edible Footy. I need an anvil. I got to craft a new one. Yeah, we got plenty of iron to work with here, thankfully. Okay. Footy. Plus, was it 15? 6, 9. David raided. Again. Actually, that's 2 days in a row, I think. He's up to 15. Woo! There's a David raid. And I believe we did have someone up their stream streak. Luther's is at a 20 stream streak. Is that enough to upgrade what is here? Okay, Luther's. No, that's too. Not the right one. 15. We'll do it. I don't think you change until 25 to the next level. Okay, and I think that is everything for stream today. Slipshot, that was yesterday. Aha! Okay, that's good. And turn that dock back on. I wish I could see what my YouTube stream streak is, lol. Yeah, Twitch is so good for like getting those little stats that we can use. You don't get the same on YouTube, unfortunately, but anyway. It's like the way like people redirect into Twitch all the time. Sorry, it's raid on Twitch all the time, and you can tell when people are raiding, but you can't do that on YouTube. It's hard. You have to catch it. You have to see it happening to see the redirects happening. Okay, quickly, let's do an axolotl. Got an axolotl. I didn't spell that correctly. It's fine. Okay, so for anyone who hasn't seen me do the axolotl thing before. Oh shoot, we got thunder and lightning. Now we just get rid of that quickly. Okay. Quickly. Oh, that's not the right way. So, we've got axolotls over here in my base here. Now, what we do is we're slowly working our way to... We're basically working our way up to try and get the blue one. Which means that you have to breed these guys over and over and over again in the hopes that eventually they will give you the blue one. Okay, so Barbie and Ken. Oh, I think I gave it to Blueberry. I gave it to one of them. Ah, yes. It was Blueberry. Okay, well then that means we have to give it to Axie and Ken next. Okay, Axie. Sorry, Ken. Axie. Ken, come here. Ken, come here. Come here. Come here. Okay. There we go. So we got a cyan and we got a wild. Where is the wild one gone? Baby Wild, where are you? Aha! Okay. Cyan, Wild, quickly do the thing. So this was Cyan, Wild. I have had a lot of practice now catching these babies. So, yeah. If you're wondering why I've been able to catch them quicker now, it's because I've had practice. If you want to see why I've been having practice, here you go. Cyan and Wild. Here we go. Quickly note that. Wild is up to 11 and Cyan is up to 9. And that brings this total breeding up to 38. So, yep. Okay. So, random combination of T's and L's. Yes. That's how I do it. Okay. Very quickly, let's see who is, if there's anyone live over on YouTube that I can redirect to. Okay, I don't have a redirect for a stream this evening. However, on YouTube, I'm just going to hit the redirect for Avid's next episode, which is coming out tomorrow for Vampires SMP. There's nothing else popping up on the option for giving me an option for a redirect. So, yeah, it'll do a redirect to Vampires SMP for Avid, which is going live tomorrow. 7 p.m. my time. So 7 p.m. BST, which is about noon Eastern time. EDT. So yeah, just letting you know, that's where the redirect is going to go. But that's I don't have the stream for YouTube today. Let's see on. Thank you, Miss Maury. Let's see who's live on Twitch. Should be an option here. Ooh, not many. Quiet night tonight. Let's see who I am not following. Who's in a similar category to me? Maybe there's someone. Same category. Maybe there's someone new to check out. There's a bunch of people on the state SMP. I'm not particularly interested in going to see that. Okay, I'm gonna do. Let's check following again. Okay, I'm gonna send you guys over to Calvin MC. I think they're currently playing on the Bakery 72 Hour collab thing. So yeah, I'm gonna send you over there. Say hi, and yeah, that should be. Hopefully, there'll be a nice place to hang out for a little bit. So let's do that. Feel free to use. Thank you all so much for hanging out today, whether you were lurking or whether you were chatting or just popping by. All's welcome. If you don't have my emotes, you can. That's the one you can use if you do have my emotes. Raid all. If you do not have my emotes, you can use that one with chill vibes. And I will see you guys on Monday. Not going to promise a video because busy. But if I do get a video out, it will be on Monday. I'm going to stick to that schedule. Okay, good. I'll see you soon. Thank you all for hanging out. Goodbye. Au revoir. Bonsoir. Adios. I'm going to bed. All right, and see you soon. Goodbye.